Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. And in this video, I am going to be bringing you my price prediction video for Reef in 2021, where I believe Reef will hit. I think there's a lot more room for Reef to go. It's already had some nice gains over the first few days, but the last week and a half, it's had some nice little pumps. What is this? I'm not all. So yeah, if we look back. Anyway, before I dive into this, if this sounds interesting to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching, and I will dive into this with you. But before I do so, I need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on this particular coin and market, so please always do your own research before investing any money. That being said, as I said, over the last few days or weeks, Reef has been performing really well. Seen some nice little pumps coming here. I'm going to tell you what I really believe it can hit at the end of the year. Now look, I've done videos on Reef, and what was my last one? I was asking, can it go to do a Faz and X? Oh no, that weren't my last one. Let my words all going over the place. I ain't cutting nothing. You're going to hear the jibber jabbers. This was my last one. Huge chance to buy now. I just clicked up here. When I did this video, I feel like my words ain't coming out. What's going on? Just getting the tuts. Anyway, it was 2 pence. Well, 0.21. What's that? 3 cents? And, since then, it's gone up a bit now. And at the time of recording this video, it's 0.37. Almost double if it gets to 4.1, right? So, you're not far. But again, if the price has changed at the time of you looking at the Reef chart now and it's gone up, then great, on our way to our journey. If it's gone down, then maybe look at it as a chance to accumulate more. Not investment advice, I'm just telling you what I would do if I was in that situation. But moving forward, how high can this really go, and what kind of price can we see at the end of 2021? And to be fair, I'm saying at the end of 2021, it might be before the end of 2021. It could be next week. So let's take a look at this, because again, this is a new coin and it's not really got much data to go by. So I'm going to have to look at, I usually compare coins with other coins, but in this particular one, I'm going to look at the market cap. I just had to put my phone on silent, it's beeping away. I'm going to look at the market cap, and we're just going to make it very clean, very easy and very precise to see what kind of highs we can see for Reef this year. Now, where's my basic Windows 10 calculator? I'm going to grab up the market cap here, 416 million in market cap size. Now, the way to predict a coin like this with a new thing for me is to work out how much money is going to go into Reef. And the way to do this is to take this here. What I will do is bring up one other coin just right now, because I want to show you something that's very similar, right? Hold on, let me grab up Cardano. And the reason I'm bringing up Cardano is because it's a very popular coin right now, pumping insane gains and stuff like that. And it's got a $25 billion market cap. And you have to really consider the things that are happening right now in the industry. And right now, Cardano, has been performing really, really well. Lots of attention, lots of upgrades happening. And, Cardano's been around for a while. And you have to compare that against something like Reef that's just come out, because it's taken a while for Cardano to reach these highs now. And to be fair, it has been here before. Because if you look back in 2017, I'm getting to my point here, but you have to understand this. Reef is a new coin. Cardano has been around for years. It had its high pump, and then it came back down through the crash, and that started to come up again. But it wasn't an easy process for them, because they had to make sure that they stuck to their plans, meaning, every coin should have a roadmap. And on the roadmap, they should tell you what they're planning to do and how long it's going to take them to do it, and everything else. And in Cardano's case, that's people. Where's the roadmap? Let me click on journey. Here we go. And Cardano's roadmap, the next phase for them after the Shelly release was Gogan, which is what they've been working on, right? Now, again, it's all significant to Reef, because if you look at Reef now, Reef has a similar thing. And we don't know how long it's going to take for Reef to fulfill their goals. I'm scrolling down because I'm trying to show you their roadmap. Look at the roadmap, right? I'm going to get to my point with the market cap in a second, right, and work it out, right? But look at the market cap. Look at the roadmap. They've been working towards their goals. We don't know how long it's going to take for them to do this. Yes, they say they want to do it by quarter of this 2021 and quarter 2 2021. But Cardano said the same thing. And Cardano took a long time to get to where they need to go. I love Cardano. Everybody else that's watching this probably loves Cardano as well. And, you know, you probably love Reef. But you have to take that into consideration as to how high it's going to hit this year. Because if it doesn't reach the their roadmap goals, it could delay the price, meaning people might not want to put into it. Now let's get to this market cap, because 25 billion, you have to say to yourself, do you see Reef going to a similar market cap as Cardano, 25 billion? And this is a popular coin, sitting in third, fourth place, whatever place it's sitting in, fifth place. I can see it here, look. Whatever place it's sitting in, it's a very popular coin with lots of demand behind it, lots of investors behind it, big institutions as well, I believe, that are looking to jump in. Elon Musk as well, considering it. You have to take into consideration, well, with Reef, how long is it going to take for them to build this kind of foundation? So I'm going to go on the basis that maybe Reef may not get as high as this market cap, because you're talking 25 billion pounds to come into Reef this year, and again, it's possible, but I've got to keep it realistic. I mean, it could absolutely shock us. We just don't know, but I'm going to keep it very realistic. I'm going to take this market cap, which I just did, and I'm going to times it by 10. And you know what? So far, by doing this, I believe it's very realistic. 4 billion, 167 million. 4.1 billion, yeah. That's realistic. In my eyes, that is real. Actually, you know what? Matter of fact, actually, before I do this, I think it can go higher than this, but I'm going to show you this. I just times it by 10. So essentially, when you times something by 10, you can take the price and shimmy it across. You know, I've done this before. I'll show you again. You'd be looking at 37 pence price for Reef when it does a 10x, when it's sitting on 4.1 billion. 4.1 billion is very realistic right now, considering it's a new coin, hasn't been that long. And I just want to show you what 37 pence looks like in dollars. So that's some burp action there. And breathe. 51 cents. Okay? Now, I think it can go higher. I think this could probably see $8 to $10 billion market cap. So let's times this by 2. And that there, very realistic for this coin, considering it's just come. I mean, we're not talking long. How long are we talking? It's been out since, what is this? December 3 months. Or this, according to this chart anyway, because it might have been out longer. Sometimes coins come out longer, but they just don't get placed on Coin Market Cap straight right away. They have to go through these approvals and things, right? Coin Market Cap has to accept you. If they don't, they say, no, you need to go home. Anyway, if I believe this can do 8 to 10 billion, very realistically, this year. This is my personal opinion, right? If it was to do this, now again, I just told you, half of this was 37 pence, 51 cents. Now I can essentially double the price because, you know, I believe it can hit that sort of market cap size. So let's do this. 37. I don't know, where is it? I'll just do some crazy math now. Plus 2. There you go. Super simple. No. 37 times. Okay. So much for simple math. You didn't see. I'm not even cutting it. I'm just keeping it in. 74 pence. So when you see a market cap size of roughly 8 billion for Reef, again, which is very realistic, you will see a price of 74 pence. And I will show you that in dollars. 74 pence is a, it's not come up. 0.74. Oh, what's going on? I'll put my number lock on. Here we go. 0.74. You were looking at a $1 3 cent price for Reef. That to me is very doable, personally, because you're not being out of the realm of possibilities. And again, it might shock us. It might very well do something like 25 billion. I don't know, but I just want to keep it very real for you. And again, it has a bit of a way to go in order to complete their their journey, right, in relation to their roadmap. And they're doing good so far. I can see what they've been doing. They're doing really good. I can see I've been looking at the partnerships and stuff as well. So yeah, this for me is a very realistic price as to how high the market cap can go and how high the price we can see. Now, if you was to get, again, I don't know if you've got Reef or if you plan on getting Reef, but 74 pence, let's just work with that because that's very realistic. Reef to GBP. Where's my CoinGecko? There it is. If you ever want to come on, I say this to you guys all the time if you're new watching. If you don't know about CoinGecko, guys, check it out. It's so easy to convert, to find out how much you'd get with your currency to the coin that you want. Now, if you had £1,000 to invest, and again, average person should be able to afford that. If you're not spending that, buying ridiculous things, you're sticking to your beans on toast. And I know it gets boring sometimes. Buy some raviolis as well, and if you get bored of raviolis, buy some hula hoops. Not hula hoops. What's it called? Honey? No, what it is hula hoops? Spaghetti hoops. I know what I mean. Buy the spaghetti hoops because if you get bored of beans on toast, you're gonna have spaghetti hoops and some raviolis. There you go. Cheap. Save yourself some money. Because I'll tell you what, these Indian takeouts are getting expensive. I bought myself a curry yesterday and it was expensive when I could have got it cheaper. Actually, no, to be fair, the place where I go is truly blessed and it's nice. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Reef. What am I talking? If you had, a bit of silence there, £1,000 to invest, you'd get 26,927, almost 27,000 Reef. Why did it come off? Because that extra pound or 37 pence counts. Let me do this again. Sometimes this stupid site. It takes off the pennies. 26,941. There you go. That's realistic. Now you'll take this. Again, you'd be patient enough to wait for Reef to hit these kind of numbers here, which again is very doable, and it might shock us. It may very well go higher than 8 billion. I don't know. We just don't know. Listen, this project could do something in the next week or two that absolutely explodes it in price because of the partnerships or something. Another bit of silence there. Okay, guys. Times this, right? Your coins, 26,000 by 74 pence, 0.74. You would have turned your £1,000 into £19,936. That is insane. Especially for this year as well. Listen, people work full time. And some people that work... What's this motorbike in the background doing? Can you hear it? Just mess me up. Anyway, people work full time. People go to jobs. You work your full time. You whether it's you're at the till, cash register, whatever it is, stocking shelves. I'm not even getting into the granny voice because that's it's just gone too long. Actually, shall I? Actually, no. Excuse? No. What I'm saying is people work full time for this. And, you sit back and look at yourself and go, right, okay, I'm putting in hours and hours to make whatever I'm making. Then the government takes their cut because you best believe you're getting paid tax on top of that. So you probably have roughly 12 to 11,000 pounds a year. And you can get this on the side doing nothing but chilling because you made a good, smart investment. That's mad. £19,000. Let me show you what that looks like in dollars. Where is this? Can't remember to delete that. 19,936. Is that right? You're looking at $27,000. That is mad. And let me just show you what £1,000 is in dollars, because obviously you're investing £1,000, which essentially is 1,390. You're turning 1,390 into what did I just say? $27,000. That's mad. And that's something I believe is doable this year. And if I'm wrong, fine, because you know what? No one can tell time. No one knows what's going to happen in the future. I'm just telling you what my personal prediction is for Reef. I could be right, I could be wrong. But I'll tell you something, if I'm right, I'm coming back to this video. And if I'm wrong, I'm deleting the video. I'm joking. I'll just keep it up because it's good to see and look back, and it's fun to look back and have a look at what we've all said and then see how things have changed. So I remember looking at videos back in 2014, 2013, and I used to look at comments of people, and they used to comment on people's comments and videos and saying, Bitcoin's rubbish. It's never going to go to £10. This is back then when it's like, it's never going to go to £200. And then look what happened now, years later. So it's interesting to look at. So yeah, guys, that was my prediction. I believe it's going to definitely see, me personally, I say definitely, I shouldn't really say definitely. I believe that we could see prices of 74 pence for Reef. That's a very realistic price. And again, remember, when you do see that, the market cap will be around $8.3 billion market cap. That's British pounds. So to convert that, you're probably looking at what, $12 billion, $13 billion, something like that. Think about that as well in your mind. But yeah, if you liked this, guys, please drop a like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I know it was a bit random, but again, I wanted to do this because I think it's important for people to see these sort of price prediction videos. I want to do a very special shout out to my Patreons. Shout out to I'm saying shout out to. I haven't got my shout out video, not my video, my shout out thing. Look, I'm not cutting nothing. I have like a thing on my phone, like a note thing, and it shows all the shout out because it lets me do it. Shout out to Daniel Atkins. It lets me make it shouts. I know what I mean. It's easy for me to say. Shout out to Daniel Atkins. I'm not cutting nothing. Daniel Atkins, Toyin Oteri, Glenda, It's Time, Kora Black, SM, iDan, Tehseen Waheed, Tony Dan, Marco, Costante, Jazz, Azzawi, Michail, AJ, Frank C, 623, Clarence Denninson, Huncho Da First, Christopher Johnson, Jacob Adams. I have to take a breath there. Mr. Anonymous, Captin, Good Smoke, Suraj Shukla, Lewis Roach, Latasha F, AXYL, Carlos Rocha, and Mr. ToughFu. I think I said that right. And Damaris. I think I said that right as well. Damaris or Damaris. I do apologize. Listen, new patrons, I'm going to get your names mixed. You know what I'm like. I will get your names and then I will say them perfectly next time. If I've said it wrong, please drop it in the messages to me on the Patreon. If you guys want to come to Patreon, look, my words ain't coming out. I talk too fast. If you want to become a Patreon, there's 7 tiers. Have a look through. Maybe there'll be one that's suitable for you. I recommend you go for my buy, sell, stake alerts bit further down. But it's entirely up to you. This will and could help you on your journey. I'm not saying no more. I'm going out for a walk. I need to catch some fresh air. Thank you guys for watching. Look, 2.1. I want it to go down so I can buy more of these prices. Guys, thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers. And I'm not cutting nothing. And I'm actually just going to talk now all the way through. Because I just usually just say cheers and then it goes. And it's just like I'm doing this little credit thing to scroll it down to make it look like it's, yeah. And maybe you guys just want to still hear more from me. I don't know. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you have Reef? Do you have Reef? I'm not even doing it properly. Anyway, guys. Cheers.